Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with my main man, Tim Tugger Carroll. Tug's, something's been bothering you, Tugger. Tell us what it is.
Bothering me, the main man of mine, Alan Bruce Kugas, has been a season ticket holder for 49 years. He's missed 5 home games.
Exactly, that's it. 5 home games, that's it.
5 home games.
Okay.
And,
and he goes to exhibition games too, am I right or wrong? Hasn't he gone to Columbus like the last 5 years?
And Detroit.
And then this year he's going to Detroit. What's that, like a 4.5 hour drive to see an exhibition game?
A 5-hour drive, yes. Yes.
Why is he doing that? Why?
Because he's a loyal, dedicated fan.
Diehard, right?
He's the most diehard fan I've ever saw in my life.
And the Penguins have yet to had any player deliver him tickets to his house.
Yeah, that bothers me because, and it doesn't have to be a current player. They could make it random. It could be, like Rick Kehoe or maybe Erie or even Phil Bourque or maybe Steigerwald or say Mike Lang. That would be great.
But they say it's random and they don't want to show favoritism. Am I right? So you're saying if it's random with the player, go for someone that's a retired player or a radio personality.
Yeah.
I agree with you because I know Bruce, biggest fan in the world. This guy, he sleeps and breathes Penguin hockey. If the Pens lose, you don't want to call him on the phone.
He's the biggest
guy. You don't want to upset the guy. He even went out to the Cup this year. He went to the Cup when they went out to San Jose. He went to Game 3. That's when they lost, right?
Yep.
And then he came home and went all the way back there. Like 3 days later, the guy didn't get any sleep. 2 years ago, he was in a snowstorm going to Vancouver to get to the games. Okay. They should be happy that they have guys like this. He was there when there was like 4,000 or 5,000 fans in the building, so to speak. Am I right?
In the 1980s, yes.
And he's been there since 1967, the first year of Tug. Well, you weren't even born yet. How old were you in '67?
I was a year old.
So he was there when Tugger was in the baby carriage. You weren't even walking.
Right, 1 year old.
So who do you want to say? You want to say something to the Pens, right?
Yeah, I think they should do. I think they should do him up and at least have somebody deliver his tickets, even if it's random, even if it's I think Alan Bruce would be very happy just to have anybody deliver tickets to him. And if there's any fan that's more deserving, it's him.
You think it's an injustice?
It's a travesty. It's a travesty, yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, Tugger.
Okay.
I can. Yes. I agree 100% with what you're saying. I know that this guy. This guy loves hockey. He even went to Nova Scotia last week
to see Crosby.
To see Crosby. He went to the house. Well, all the way up to Nova Scotia. Crosby wasn't there, but he got pictures of the house.
He has to see Crosby's parents' house.
Right.
Well, I think that he's the biggest diehard. What bothers me is he's the biggest diehard fan, and there's probably bandwagon fans that have been fans for maybe like a couple of years.
When they win,
they'll probably get a player to visit them and bring the tickets. But Bruce, he's been forever, and he'll get nothing.
All right, how pissed are you about this right now?
On a scale of 1 to 10, about 100.
Holy shit!
Very pissed.
All right. Well, maybe the Pens will listen to you. This is, as we say again. Tell me your whole name.
Timothy Patrick Carroll, known as Tugger.
All right, that's the man right there. Hopefully the Penguins will come through and deliver.
Take some action. Action speaks louder than words.
Exactly. Thank you, Tugger.
You bet.